Welcome back everybody. So guys, get ready to edit this index.php page. For now I'm just going to the notepad and I'm just removing all these things, only a single one. Okay, there are multiple column three, I'm just deleting all them, starting from there. And okay, don't delete the first one because the first one has the links for the product page and for multiple things, so just leave that one. And right now I'm just making this item one. This is not necessary, but to make it not confusing, save and now go to items, yeah, save and now go to the browser and refresh. And now you can see that only single one, which is still perfect. And going back to the notepad and remove that one. Okay, yeah, all them, then these two, then the last single one. Now we only have a single item here. Save and now go to the browser back and refresh that. You can see that only the single item, but this item should come from the database. So going to the notepad back, and for now I'm just, that I just opened the PHP here, included the PHP as well. So here inside the raw, just making the PHP, opening the PHP tags first. Come on, yeah, go inside, and we just need to run the SQL select all from where we just need to select. I'm just gonna select from the table because we just already connected the database here, so we just need to go to the table directly, the item, go to the browser back and go to the localhost, yeah, items, the plural, go there and just make it items. Now press enter. Right now I'm not putting any other where clause or other different query, just simple select all from items. But probably we'll need some more things like select all from items by some limitations, by some specific ways, etc. MySQLi query, oh wow, query. Now go inside and the first of all the connection the connection variable. This variable we just created in a db.php page, the connection. Okay, this variable has this whole function, so we just don't need to call this function again because we are just calling that variable. If we just don't want to call this variable, so we can directly call this function on every page, and in fact whenever we are creating the query. But this thing solves the issue, this variable, so we just don't need to create to call that function multiple times again and again, just simple variable of that function. So now what we just want to run in this query, we just want to run this query, the SQL query. So SQL, we just discussed about this ways to select the data from the HTML, from the PHP a lot of times in a previous sections of the same course. So just go and revise that again if you just need, otherwise we're just revising in a little fast way. So now the rows equal to mysqli fetch, sorry about that, mysqli fetch a sock. Now we can select the data using the mysqli sock or mysqli array. By using the array we can select the mysql, the actually rows names or the rows numbers, means the rows IDs. But now here we only are able to select by raw names or the column names, actually not the raw names, the column names. This is a column, the item ID is a column, the, or you can say fields, the item ID is a field or item, whatever you want, the image, the item title, the item description. Otherwise we can pick it one as this one is 0, this one is 2, actually the index of these columns, column index 0 1 2 3. If you just select the array, so we can use both, but in associative array we only can use the name. So which one's the name we just want to select? The run. What the run is, it just has the database in connection and the SQL. And what this SQL has, it has that select all from items. That's super perfect. We are actually going in a good way. Now I'm just going to echo something. Now focus on two things here. First of all, we just use the double quotes. You can see that the double quotes, and there also the double quotes again. Why I just use the double quotes here? Because this is necessary to use the double quotes any kind of query, we have to use double quotes. This is the necessary, okay, the bounding. And here in echo, why I use the double quotes, because you should remember what I'm just telling, but I'm just revising that when we use a double quote, so we just don't need to concatenate the data. For example, we just need to use the variables inside the echo, and also the plain text, the string. So we don't need to concatenate two types of data, because you know that the string and the variable are different. So we just don't need to concatenate because we are using the double quotes. Otherwise, if you just use a single quote, so we have to concatenate. So by the way, what I'm going to put in an echo, I'm actually cutting all these things. The complete column D3, just cut that, paste inside, press enter, and here just paste that. Oopsie, just add a tab. Now, another issue which brought up here, that you can see that it's the double quote. So now it's conflicting. If the main one is a double quote, so the inside ones are single quote, or if the inside ones are double quotes, so the main one should be single quote. So there the main one is important to be the double quote, so I'm just changing all them in a single quote right now. Okay, I think this is not a typical thing, in fact very easy to understand. Just update all them in a single quote instead of double quote. This is a way we just update the PHP, the HTML works into the PHP. And we just need continue the work. What I'm just doing, don't forget what I'm doing, and I done that. Now save. There is no double quote inside that. Go to the browser here and refresh that. Still we're getting the single raw. Why we're getting single raw? Because there is only one raw. Okay, go back to the online shopping, go to the notepad, and now instead of this beautiful watch, we are still getting the beautiful watch. So we just want to get this item title. So instead of typing beautiful brown watch, I'm simply going to the notepad and removing the beautiful watch. And because you know that we just connected the database and everything is fine, so I'm just simply going there and raws. And what is the name of this raw is item title. Item title. Save and now go back to the notepad, to the browser, and refresh that. You can see that beautiful brown watch. It's actually working. Go back to the notepad, and there is the price, which should be cutted. The price was the item price was 500. We are getting this in a 400, so we can give the our clients 50 discount, $50, you can say, in your currency, like 50 rupees, 50 taka or whatever. I'm just removing this value and bringing up the value from the database raw, and the item price. Now there, what I just need to do, I'm just pasting the raws, just showing you first. Item discount. Save it now, go to the browser and refresh. Now this is a discount, the $50, but this is not the discounted price. There we have to put the discounted price, not only the discount. So what I'm just gonna do now, we have to update from the PHP, from the actually the echo, the double quote to the PHP plain coding. Basically it just won't work. The plus and minus won't work inside it. If I just put the plus and just simply, or actually minus, copy that or just go there, raws, and here the item price. I'm actually minusing the discount, item discount, from the item price. So minus, save and now go to the browser and refresh that. You can see that it's actually minusing, actually just showing the sign of minus, not minusing or subtracting. So here what I'm just gonna do, just break it and continue from there. This sign is only the sign and a string, so it shouldn't be inside that. Okay, now because we just out of this double quote, so do this, which is actually the necessary thing to make an array. Save and now go to the browser and refresh that. Oh, something's wrong there, and what it is, okay, We just didn't add the concatenation sign because now these are different database, different data types, so we have to concatenate them. Refresh that again, and now only the 50. That means something more we have to do. And what we just did wrong here? Oh, actually, we are doing the plus and minus inside the echo. It's normal, but when we're doing multiple data types, so it can be normal because you know that this data type is a string and this is the numerical data type, integer data type. So we just cannot do these things inside the echo. Where again, I'm just clearing that if we are just using the string data types, so and plus we are using the integers, so no issue. But in this case, we just can't able to plus and minus or multiply. We just can't apply any arithmetic or algebraic methods. So I have another best idea. Just simply copy both them and go there and paste there. Okay, now the item price and the discounted price here, just stop the statement and just save it in a discounted price. Item discount is 50, the item price is 500. Now discounted price will be 450. Now we can delete all these things including the double quotes. Now just directly call dollar discounted price. That's awesome. Save and now go to the browser and refresh that. Now you can see that the 450, this is actually what I just want. So what more we want in this page? We just don't want any other thing. Just simply click on this page, but we have to make the link for this page. This is another thing we just want in this page. We are going to the item.php, but how we'll identify, I'm just going to clear you by going to the localhost, and here we are adding another item, insert, and now I'm adding, this time I'm actually copying that image and pasting here. So the same address, images slash. After a while, when we just complete the website, we will be making the admin panel where we will be able to upload these things, the images, the titles, and all these things. So no issue. Just right now put the content, the images slash items is a folder slash item 1.jpg, just for now, okay, jpg. And to the title I'm putting beautiful, or I think dark black watch. Just simple, whatever title can be. Item description, I'm just going there, clicking on brown, just copying all these. Oh, sorry, not from there, actually to the item.php. Where is the item.php page? It's there because we just want the coding as well. This coding, the all these things, just copy that and paste there to this page, and now yeah, it's done. Now to the item quantity, how much this item we have this 80, and the cost price is 790. The price we are just selling 1000. The discount price we are giving to our clients is 70. Just click on go button. Now we have two items. Just click on browse and just first of all go there and just simply go to the item. You can see that there are two items. The second one is automatically, you can see that the dark black watch. Now you can see that we are getting the automatic calculation because there are two rows. They both are following the same method. It's actually looping multiple time, actually dual time, and showing the title, the price, the discounted price, and all these things double time because there are two rows. But the second issue is if I just click on dark black watch here, beautiful watch, go back, when I just click on beautiful watch here, what I'm getting, the beautiful watch. This is not a good thing because we're just directly going to the item.php. So now go back, we have to make something to identify that we just don't want to go only to the item.php. In fact, the item.php is nothing until we add the variables, the get variables. I'm gonna add the get variables here, the question mark, and what more I'm gonna add? I'm gonna add the item title, rows item title. I can add the item title, plus I can add the end sign and rows item ID. Both things I can send. Wait for a while. we have to make the variables. We didn't make the variable. This is not a good thing. So first of all, just make a variable. I think I should delete that to not to confuse you. The item, this is a variable, okay? Item title. Now variable equals to, now the value of the variable is dollar $raws item title. Okay, now add a comma, add the end sign, the apostrophe sign, and add the second one. Now item id, these are the variables, and actually sorry, these data, the raws are coming from the database. Item id. Now just go to the browser, click refresh the page, click on its beautiful brown watch. You can see that the item title is beautiful brown watch and the item id is 1. Go back. However, the content is still same, but to the item.php we have sent the information about the item, the basic information. Go back, click on dark black watch. You can see the dark black watch. But one thing more, this title is looking annoying. You can see that they sign the dark 20, the percentage in 20, percentage in 20, which is not a good thing. So I'm going back to the notepad and I'm actually copying this and just going there. Item title. Okay, I'm just pasting the item title here. This is very simple what I'm doing. You can see that only few lines of code of the PHP I added this time. Item title. Why I just copied that? Because I just want to apply the function of replace. Okay, replace is a function, you know, but if you just use the str replaces actual function. So I'm just cutting this one inside that. And first of all, the value which I just want to replace. The second, from the value we just want to replace the here, this is the value we just want to replace the space, and from which value we just want to replace this with the hyphen. Wherever in its item title is the space should be replaced with the hyphen. So in a browser coding, in a URL coding, this is actually called the space, the percentage in 20. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna call this item title instead of this rows item title. This is a variable which actually has the str replace function. So I'm removing that, the row item title, and just pasting the item title variable, which is actually coming from the top one before the echo. Okay, all these processes I'm doing before the echo. Go to the browser and refresh the page. You can see that it's still like that because we just didn't send the real one. Go back to the online shopping. Oh, we're having the error. Refresh that. No, we're not having. Okay, just click on the beautiful brown watch. Now you can see that the beautiful brown watch. Awesome, we just got what we want. Go back, click on the dark black watch. Yeah, the dark black watch. There is no space because there is hyphen which is updated, and this is what actually we want, and it's working perfectly. So now the second thing is we just need to do the work on this page to the, you know, to the item page, item.php. So I'll do that in the next class. Stay tuned and goodbye.